Hello everyone and welcome to Frank James, episode 3. At the end of episode 2, our highly efficient cruise agents had just managed to try to book Denise on a cruise that left 10 days before our man was due to leave Afghanistan. They'd gone off and come back with a new itinerary, and here is that new itinerary. Executive travel itinerary prepared for Denise Singleton. Email. Purpose of trip: a vacation to honeymoon. Departure: Port of Los Angeles Harbour Department. Date: 15th of December 2022. And look at this glorious itinerary, and I'll show it to you on a map, because I know you all love a good geographically challenged scammer. And this video isn't going to come out in time for this year's annual awards, but I think it might be a strong contender for next year's geographically challenged scammer of the year. Cruise activities: Port of San Jose, twice. Puerto Puntarenas, North Pacific Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean. Zeballos Harbour, Canada. 2. Ontario, Hamilton Oshawa Port Authority. He finished. And now, let's have a look at that itinerary on a map. That sounds much nicer, said Denise. We have 5 spaces left to be taken. And you thought our man was bad. Well, I'll tell you, his mate at Seaway Logistics International Limited really takes the biscuit. We have 5 spaces left to be taken, and it must be fully booked on or before the 20th of this month. Thanks for your cooperation. So which are you going for? What do you mean? Said Denise. Unless you describe the cabins, I can't choose. Oh dear, our man started to struggle. Well, I don't think he was struggling. He was floundering right from the start. He copied and pasted something from somewhere. I didn't go looking for it. Sightseeing, balcony, he said. Suite guests, get a wardrobe team. Overlaid on a photograph of a room. Ocean view vs balcony cabins, said the next one. A cabin comparison. Photo cruise critic. Underneath that, the inside cabin on celebrity reflection. Photo cruise critic. That isn't helpful, said Denise. I thought we were going on Anthem of the Seas. Describe the 5 places you have available, please. Which cruise line are we going with? Royal Caribbean, he managed. OK. Which ship? Asked Denise. Luxury cruise, he said. What's the name of the ship? Asked Denise. Are you a new employee? Can I chat to someone who knows what they're talking about, please? American Cruise Line, he said. Not really, Ma. You just said it was Royal Caribbean, said Denise. Now you say it's American Cruise Line. American Cruise Lines, as far as I could tell, run river cruises. We have lots of people we are attaining to, he said. Sorry about that. Well, attain more attentively, said Denise, and make up your blooming mind about which company we're going with. And I asked you for the name of the ship, not the name of the company. Wonder of the sea, said our man, copying and pasting. Isn't not enough, madam? Or you prefer Symphony of the Sea? I don't mind, said Denise. Surely they aren't both sailing from the same port on the 15th of December? Just Wonder of the Sea, he said. Then I'm sure that will be fine. Please describe the 5 rooms you have so I can choose. OK, he said, followed 3 minutes later by, which do you prefer? Unless you describe them, how do I know? Said Denise. So our man hopped on a website somewhere, very possibly the Royal Caribbean one, Again, I haven't looked, and copied and pasted a few lines. Interior stateroom. Interior. Staterooms. Our interior staterooms include a wide array of amenities for your whole family to enjoy. Studio ocean view stateroom. Category So ocean view staterooms. Accessible junior balcony suite. Balcony staterooms. I think these were all the category headings, weren't they? Ocean view, balcony, inside room. No, said Denise. Can you describe them for me, please? You know, tell me what each one is like, instead of copying and pasting some meaningless part of whatever you're looking at. The interior stateroom, he said. Yes, said Denise, and describe that for me, please. Finally, a photograph came through. Clearly he was sending them, but with a slow connection. OK, said Denise. Ocean view, he said, sending a photograph of a room with a porthole. Virtual balcony, he said, sending a photograph of a room. The end is endless, he said. What do you mean? Asked Denise. Which do you prefer, madam? He asked. That's 3 rooms, said Denise. You said there are 5. It's just occupied, madam, he said hastily. OK, the ocean view, I think, please, she said. Excellent choice, madam. And I'll just scroll back and show you that ocean view room again. There it is. It's got a double bed, a porthole, a sofa, and a desk. And the bed is beside the porthole. Thank you, said Denise. And then our man started shooting himself in the foot. Royal Loft Suite prices start at US dollars, $1,200 per person per night, he said, for the ocean view. My goodness, said Denise, that's expensive. Yes, it is, he said. But it is for our honeymoon, she added. But so exciting, he said. Oh, yes, said Denise. Honeymoon, you all will enjoy it, he said. I'm sure we will, said Denise. Continuing with the copy and paste, our man copied and pasted the details of the luxury room. It has a living room, double sofa bed, dining room, dry bar, 4-seat table, bathroom with bathtub, bedroom with twins convertible to double bed, balcony, outdoor dining area with 4-seat table and wet/dry bars. It consists everything, he said. And we'll just go back to that photo again. How do you suppose you'd access the balcony? Through a porthole. Hang on, said Denise. That's not the ocean view room you showed me before, is it? Eat of different, he said. You did prefer the other? Yes, please, said Denise. I'd like the room you showed me, not a mega expensive super luxury suite. Are you trying to con me? So our man sent some more photos. Another comparison photo. Ocean view versus balcony cabins. A cabin comparison. Photo, cruise critic. This? He asked. The ocean view? That's a comparison photo, idiot, said Denise, mistyping photo. I want the room you showed me before, please. Sorry, madam, he said, and I really would like to talk to your manager, someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Oh, man, sent another photo. The inside cabin, on celebrity reflection. Photo, cruise critic. Followed by, the one he sent before. Sweet guests, get a wardrobe team. Which of them, madam, he asked. We know what we're doing. It's just that you don't know the right questions to ask, madam. I clearly said 2 things, said Denise. 1, I would like the ocean view room you originally showed me. 2, I would like to speak to your manager, please. Now, I know exactly what questions to ask. I asked for the ocean view room that you originally showed me, and in case it's escaped your idiotic pea-sized brains, notice we're not travelling on celebrity reflection, so goodness knows why you sent me that photo. It's our duty to exercise patience with you, madam, said our frustrated scammer. I will not talk to you again, said Denise. Please put your manager on this chat now. What do you want now, madam, he asked. So Denise resorted to what she often does, 1 word at a time. I want to speak to your manager. I will not talk to you again. Not on sit this month, madam, he said. So sorry about the inconvenience. Then I won't be booking. Goodbye, said Denise. Very sorry, madam. I'll show you the room. Let me go over it again. My bad. Which bit of I will not talk to you again. Are you struggling with? Said Denise. Goodbye. If your manager isn't there, let me talk to one of your colleagues. Am on seat for now, madam. I think you really need to calm down and talk. Well, stand up, said Denise. Maybe your brain will work better. I don't need to calm down. You need to learn to read. All right, madam, he said. I very, very, very clearly said I would like the ocean view room, the one you showed me earlier, and you send me lots of unrelated, ridiculous photos, and then start trying to sell me a ridiculously expensive suite you haven't even told me about. So can I please have full details of the ocean view room, please? The one you sent me the photograph of, originally. Okay, madam, here, he said. In case your single-celled brain is struggling, said Denise, it's this one. And she sent him back the photo he'd sent her. So sorry, madam. I really apologise for the inconvenience. Tell me, said Denise. I'll see Seaway Logistics agents for Royal Caribbean. And he sent her back another photo of a much larger room with 2 portholes. And if you're looking at the screen, I think you can see that's probably about twice the size of the original one. Yes, madam, he said. OK, what do I have to do now to make the booking? Asked Denise. Right away, madam, he said. And that isn't the same room, is it? Said Denise. How many people are boarding? He asked. I'll repeat what I said before, said Denise. I would like the room you first showed me. There are 2 of us. OK, he said. Yeah, your room will be intact. Of course it'll blooming well be intact, said Denise. What a ridiculous thing to say. He sent another photo of a similar room, but with a window. This is it, madam, he said. Yes, I want you to assure me that's the room you'll book, she said. I promise, in my obligation. Yeah, ma, are you making payment right now? You haven't told me how much that room costs, said Denise. The ocean view costs $1,150 per person. That's going to be $2,300, madam. For the whole cruise? Asked Denise. Yeah, that's right, said our disappointed scammer, who'd failed to extract very large amounts of money from Denise. I didn't work out what 14 times whatever he originally said was, times 2, but I'm sure it was lots. Are you making payment right away, madam? I suppose I should, in case someone else wants the room, said Denise. Yeah, he said, because I've seen males applying for the ocean view room you just picked. I guess you should, he said. Madam, please input the following details for the booking payment. Full name, country of residence, phone number, country of visit, mode of payment. Sorry, said Denise, who'd had to disappear. My phone rang. Denise Singleton, UK. I don't know which countries the cruise visits, she said. Visa card. OK, madam. Just a jiffy. You know, we've had that joke before. That's OK. There's bags of time, she said. Mode of payment, madam, he asked. I told you. Visa card. OK, madam. A jiffy, please. It's a Visa credit card, she added. Once you're done with the payment, send us the payment screenshot, madam, for verification. Thanks. OK, said Denise. My psychic powers don't extend to knowing where to send the payment. Shall I just send it to myself? And if you're playing, let's count how many times they asked Denise for money. Here comes attempt number 1. Hold, said our scammer, who realised what he'd done, and sent the name and partial bank account details of a money mule. No, said Denise, I don't want to do a bank transfer. I want to pay you, using my Visa card. You haven't even told me which bank that is. I really do need to report you to your manager. I can't pay that account unless you tell me which bank it is. We have lots of people making payment, depending on your country, he said. Don't talk absolute ridiculous rubbish, said Denise. You've given me your account number. Which bank is it? I'm very sorry, madam. I'm just checking it right away, because the manager asked me to hold. Oh, said Denise, you've magically found a manager, have you? You remember, the one that wasn't on site earlier on? He came up with another bank account number and a sort code, and not even an account holder's name this time. So you were lying to me when you said he isn't there this month, said Denise. That's just a random set of numbers. I want to speak to your manager, please, now. Put your manager on this chat, now. In the face of defeat, our man gave up and handed his phone to a mate. "Good day, madam," said his mate. "How may I help you?" "I've been talking to the most idiotic, brain-dead moron that ever walked this earth," said Denise. "I'm trying to make a booking and pay using my Visa card." "Oh my God," said the scammer. "Ha ha ha. He's given me a random person's bank account details without the name of the bank, and that in a set of random numbers. He must have put you to hell. So sorry about that," said scammer number 2, or maybe number 3, who knows. "And it isn't funny," said Denise. "I'm not in the country, okay? I'm sorry. I was also following up, but I was in a meeting, okay? Take heart," he said. "Which country aren't you in?" asked Denise. "Let me handle it now," he said. And he came up with the full bank account details of a money mule, adding underneath, "Thank you for your patience and understanding." "Okay," said Denise at last. "Thank you." "One more thing," he said. "Yes," said Denise. "Wait a minute. Did he tell you to attach your payment slip? If not, please do for confirmation." "He was too stupid and idiotic for that," said Denise. Actually, I think he did tell her to attach a screenshot. "It's okay," he said. "On his behalf, I strongly apologise. Bye for now." "He's going to handle all the rest," said our scammer. "I seriously doubt he has the brains to manage that," said Denise. "I'm sorry, madam. I have learnt that today." "I'll suggest you send him back to school," said Denise. "Can you confirm how much I should be sending you, please?" "I guess you're making payment now," said our scammer, rubbing his hands together in glee. "Not unless you tell me how much I should be paying," said Denise. "It's $2,300, said our hopeful scammer. Denise hopped back on Frank's account. "My goodness," she said. "That must be the thickest, most idiotic dimbo ever employed by a cruise agent. I told them I wanted to pay using my credit card. They've given me their bank account details, so I'll have to go into the bank tomorrow morning and pay." "Really?" he said. "What really happened? Did they stress you?" "What I just told you," said Denise. "They asked how I wanted to pay, and I said I wanted to pay using my Visa credit card. The first idiotic, brain-dead moron lied to me and told me his manager wasn't there this month. Then he told me his manager was there, and finally put his manager on chat. His manager gave me the bank account details. I can't tell you just how thick, stupid and moronic the first employee was. Unbelievable." "Oh, that is so stupid of him," said our scammer, who'd probably smacked his mate in the mouth by then. "I just wanted to give them my card details," said Denise. "But now I've got their bank account details, I'll have to go into town and go into my bank to pay." "So sorry for the stress he put you through, sweetheart," he said. "Stupid doesn't even come close to describing him." "Maybe he's a new employee, I guess. Sorry for the stress he put you through." "Yeah, me too," said Denise. "It's okay, sweetheart. Did you choose something better?" "What'd you believe? He showed me some photos of cabins. I chose an ocean view one with a window. Then the brainless idiot tried to charge me $1,500 per person per day. Yes, per person per day, for one of the most luxurious, most expensive cabins on the ship. Nothing like the one he showed me. I couldn't believe it. Does he think I'm made of money or something?" "Really? Oh my God. So sorry, sweetheart." "We got there in the end, but not until I demanded to talk to the manager, and not until after he'd lied to me and told me the manager wasn't there. That was stressful, sweetheart. I'm deeply sorry about that. I'm going to put you on hold for a moment. Okay? I love you. I need to attain to a patient." At this point, I almost ghosted our man, because normally I would. But I just thought, I wonder, if I tell him there was a problem, might we be able to get a bit more fun out of him? And oh boy, did we get a bit more fun out of him. "Hello, sweetheart," he said a bit later. Denise had gone for a lie down in a darkened room. The following morning, Denise woke to a message from our man. "Good morning, sweetheart. How was your night going? Hope you did have a good night rest." And a message from our friend at Seaway Logistics International Limited. "Hello, madam," he said. "Good morning," said Denise. "I've just got home from the bank. They wouldn't let me pay that account. They told me it's a personal account, not a business account. I need your business details, please. Also, they need to know which country you're based in and the address of your offices, please." "Okay," said our man. "Just hold now. This is my manager's. So many people pilling up, so it delays. Denise hopped back on Frank's account. There's a problem, she said. I've just messaged the agents. They gave me someone's personal bank account details, and the bank won't let me pay them. They need a business account, and the travel agency's address and country. Why are those set of morons stressing you like this? Said our man of the colleagues in his scamming team. Sweetheart, I'm fact. Don't write to them anymore. OK, said Denise. Why can't we just book directly with Royal Caribbean? It'd be much easier. I'm going to check for a friend of mine in the state, he said, to go down to their office and do that. OK, the idiot in the agent's office can't even spell one sentence, said Denise. Look at what he just wrote. And she copied and pasted the bit where he'd said, OK, just hold. Now this is my manager's. So many people pilling up, so it delays. That's not very professional, is it? Said Denise. Could you imagine, he said. I'll tell them I'm going to use a different method to book, said Denise. Sweetheart, don't write them again, he said. Well, obviously, Denise wasn't going to take any notice of that. So she told Seaway Logistics, I no longer have any confidence in your business. You're a bunch of idiots. I'll book elsewhere. Why? Sorry, madam, said our hurt scammer. I just told them what I think of them, she said to Frank. I'll wait to hear what your friend says. I'm locating one of my friends directly in the state, he said. He will work down the with his feet and order and send a screenshot to us. And now our floundering man is going to flounder even more, because having failed to get Denise to pay the idiots at Seaway Logistics, he now has to think of another way to get her to pay. My phone's ringing. I have to go, said Denise. Well, I had to give someone a lift to the station. OK, he said. I'm waiting for you. I'm back, said Denise. My friend down the road called in for coffee. She wanted to show me the photos of her new baby grandson. Wow! That's awesome. Hope it went well. I just finished chatting my cousin. So she said she has a friend who can do that for us. And she based in the state. So I think that will be fine. Now, you've got to try very hard to follow his story. And you're going to fail, because he's going to tie himself up in knots. I think we should book directly with Royal Caribbean, said Denise. There's a travel agency in town. I'll go in there and get their phone number. Sweetheart, he said, in a panic. There's someone directly in the United States. Leave it for her. Don't stress yourself. It's OK, said Denise. I'll book directly with RC. I don't trust anyone else. I'm going to make sure everything is good. OK, he said. If you're sure, said Denise, feeling that giving in might be appropriate at this point. I've spoken to my sister already. I'm very sure, sweetheart. Can you ask her to send me proper descriptions of the cabins that are available, please? Said Denise. Sure, let me tell her. That other idiot sent me photos from a different ship. Hold, I told you, he said. Mary Ann has really done a great work. I hope you're following this. His friend in the States, his sister, and now his cousin. I don't know. Oh, that's lovely of her, said Denise. Ocean view is so lovely, he said. Let me forward it to you. And he sent her a photo of an ocean view room. Not the same one that was sent the previous day. How about this? Because I don't really know, he said. That looks lovely, said Denise. How much does that one cost? Sweetheart, she said it $1,130 per person. OK, that's virtually the same as that other lot said. That's for the whole 2 weeks. Hope you like it, he said. It looks lovely. I want you to be happy, he said. That one's nice, said Denise. It has a balcony. It lovely, said our man. You deserve the best, sweetheart. So I'm still waiting for Mary Ann to send me her account so she can go there by herself to see what you're paying for. Then she can do a video to us. Tell her I really appreciate her doing that, said Denise. Oh, a video would be so lovely. She's such a lovely cousin, he said. Yeah, she will let me get the account details, I guess. Does she live near your sister? Asked Denise. Yeah, he said, but she's working currently in the States. Oh, where does your sister live? Asked Denise. When we get the LA, we will meet her, he said. Oh, sorry, said Denise, remembering, well, I remembered, Canada. It'll be lovely to meet her. Is she in LA now? Yes. Her colleague, not my cousin. OK? I hope you're following this, because you might be the only one that is. Oh, I thought you said we'd meet your cousin when we got to LA, said Denise. She will go there herself, make everything ready, pay them directly to avoid booking the wrong room. Then give us a feedback, OK? Your cousin will go. Yes, he said. I want her to make it right. Don't worry, she's a good girl. Hold on, OK? I'm going to go make some lunch, said Denise. I'll be back later. Just wait a jiffy. Hello, sweetheart. I'm back, said Denise, when I'd made a sandwich. OK, I'm waiting for her to reply me. I just heard that she's busy now. And so, attempt number 2 at getting money from Denise is about to start. But I'm going to get her bank details, and then I'll let you know. All right, I'm going to send it now. Could I see the booking receipt, please? Said Denise. That's what I told her, but she's sending it immediately she's done there in LA. OK, I'll pay her when I've seen the booking confirmation, said Denise. I don't trust anyone after that last lot of moronic idiots. OK, that's a better idea, he said. I love that. I need to know she's booked through a legitimate agency or directly with Royal Caribbean, said Denise. I've told her that. She's going directly to see it, so she can do a video and send it to me. She asked how many days. What should I tell her? It's the one that departs on the 15th of December, said Denise. Days on board the ship, he said. Yeah, I know. I've no idea how long it is, said Denise. She said 2 weeks, he replied. So that's good. Could you get her to ask them about the ports of call to make sure what the other idiot told me is correct? Asked Denise. OK, on it. He might have made it all up, said Denise. Thanks. You're going to love the next itinerary, guys, I promise you. She's saying she's sending an itinerary to me. Hold, said Frank. I've sent her your email address. Oh, she's going to email me? She said she'll send you our room number, said Frank. I guess she'll send it to you. OK, I'll look out for an email from her. All right, sweetheart. Has she sent it to you? She's offline now. She's just messaged me, said Denise. Let me see what she said. I was waiting for an email, but she's messaged me on chat, and she's online right now. And so Denise hopped onto Mary Ann's account. Hi, said Mary Ann. I'm Mary Ann. Sorry, madam. Why are you sorry for being Mary Ann? Said Denise. I hope I'm not writing to the wrong person, said Mary Ann. Is this Mr. Frank James' fiancé? Yes, that's me, said Denise. Oh, my God, thank goodness. I've heard a lot about you from my cousin. Mum will be very happy meeting you all. I'm looking forward to meeting you all, said Denise. It's going to be amazing. The lady we came to do the booking is here with me. She really knows everything here. OK, said Denise. Frank said you'd make a video and send me. And could you send me the booking receipt too, please? And so Mary Ann sent the supposed itinerary. Travel itinerary from the 15th of December, prepared for Denise Singleton and Frank James. Departure, Port of Los Angeles. Date, 15th of December. From Los Angeles, departure time, 8 a.m. Well, that's 2 hours later than the last one was going to leave. But I think you'll find that most cruise ships depart for their cruises in late afternoon. At 8 a.m. in the morning, they're usually disembarking the previous set of passengers. Cruise activities, it said. Port of San Jose, Zeballos Harbour, Port of San Jose, North Atlantic Ocean, Oshawa Port Authority. To Ontario, Hamilton, Oshawa Port Authority, Canada. Arrival time, 28th of December, 9 a.m. This is what the lady sent me, she said. I don't really know. Is this what it looks like? She asked. What do you mean she sent it to you? Said Denise. You're there with her now? Yes, I am. She's here with me. Yes, this is another fairly dim member of the scammer team. Probably not quite as dim as the one that was pretending to be Seaway Logistics, but going on that way. Why does it go to San Jose twice? Said Denise. And if it only stops once in 2 weeks, I don't want to book it. Sorry, I'm looking for a proper cruise with at least 6 ports of call in 2 weeks. What else does she have? It has 6 ports of call, she said, desperately. Am the lady with her, madam? Can I have the full itinerary, please? Asked Denise. So you talk to me? OK, said Marianne. I am talking to you, said Denise. Could you ask the lady for the full itinerary, please? Yes, sure, with dates for each port of call. And so Marianne came up with another itinerary, and I'll show you this one on the map as well. I won't read you the first bit, but the cruise activities are now Port of San Jose, 17th of December, Zeballos Harbour, 21st of December, North Pacific Ocean, 24th of December, and get this, guys, North Atlantic Ocean, 25th of December, and then Canada on the 28th of December. And here's that itinerary on the map. They sail from Los Angeles on the 15th of December. They sail north to San Jose, where they arrive on the 17th of December. From there, they sail north to Zeballos Harbour, which, as far as I can tell, is on Vancouver Island, arriving there on the 21st of December. They then sail west into the North Pacific Ocean, arriving there on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. Father Christmas, on his lightning tour of the world delivering presents, then scoots up the ship, flies it across the continent, and deposits it gently in the North Atlantic Ocean, from where, as before, and acting as if nothing has happened, it sails serenely towards Canada. OK, thanks, said Denise. You're welcome, said Marianne. Can't wait. Are you in the Royal Caribbean offices, or with a travel agent? Asked Denise. I forgot to ask which ship we'll be sailing on. Wonder of the Sea, madam, she said. Well, at least that bit was consistent. Are you in the RC offices, or at a travel agency? Asked Denise. I left there already, said Marianne. OK, said Denise, but were you in the RC offices, or in a travel agency? RC, she said. Could you send me a copy of their booking confirmation, please? Asked Denise. Is after payment, said Marianne. Then can I see a copy of the reservation, please? Said Denise. I thought you'd paid. Frank told me you were going to pay and I would pay you back. No, I didn't pay. I don't have enough money to do that. Then Royal Caribbean need to send me a proper invoice, please, said Denise, as our scammer team tied themselves into even tighter knots. That's why I'm going to send you my info, so that you can pay in. Then I go pay them and collect the receipt, said Marianne. I'll pay them directly, please, said Denise. Ask them to send the invoice to me. The copy of your info will be sent to you, not me, said Marianne. Has Frank not told you? I told him everything. That's what I just said, replied Denise. Please ask them to send the invoice to me, not to you. They need a payment receipt before that, she said. They will send it to you and Frank. No, said Denise. They need to send me the invoice. I can't and won't pay unless they do. That's why I asked Frank for your email, she said. You've got my email, said Denise. Just ask them to send the invoice. You're almost as stupid as that brain-dead idiot at the original agency, aren't you? I won't discuss this any further. Oh, my God! So sorry if I am, said our scammer. Just ask Royal Caribbean to send me the invoice, please. I've been told that a booking was made already with your name. Is that so? Said our scammer, trying to think of a way out of this. I have no idea, said Denise. If it was that original idiot. Which room did he reserve? If I have a choice of two, I can decide which one I prefer. And the need to get the payment done before a receipt is issued. Odd that you've just been told that, now that you're no longer in their offices, said Denise. And they will send it to you once I pay them, said Marianne. I have clearly told you, and I will not say it again. I will pay if and only if Royal Caribbean send me a proper invoice. The matter is at an end, invoice or no payment. You really are almost as thick as that idiot I spoke to before. I'll call Royal Caribbean myself. Goodbye. So sorry, said Marianne. Yes, me too, said Denise. I will inform Frank, said Marianne, though he's very busy. No, he's not, said Denise. He's been talking to me almost non-stop for the last 2 hours. Just tell Royal Caribbean to send me an invoice. I'll not discuss this again with either you or Frank, unless or until they do. I hope that's clear enough for all of your moronic brains to understand. And the reason that Denise said Frank had been talking to her almost non-stop for the last 2 hours was that over on Frank's account, while all this was going on, she was chatting to Frank. "She's not writing to me," said Frank. "Is she talking to you? Maybe that's the reason. Is she talking to you?" "She was," said Denise, "but she's stopped." "She'll come back." "Did you tell her it 2 people boarding? Denise Singleton and Frank James?" "Do you think your cousin can't count?" said Denise. "I'm trying to get her to send me a proper itinerary. She just sent it to me. We're going to spend Christmas Eve in the North Pacific Ocean and Christmas Day in the North Atlantic. That's just so awesome." "Wow! Awesome," said our man, who apparently couldn't consult Google Maps. "Your cousin is almost as stupid as that idiot in the original agency," said Denise a bit later. "I'll phone Royal Caribbean and book myself." "She just told me that," said Frank. "That she's stupid," said Denise. "I'm pleased she's realised. There was a booking done already and wasn't completed, that they want to be sure that this time is going to be genuine by paying them first. If Royal Caribbean ever send me a proper invoice, I'll pay them," said Denise. "That's the end of the matter." "And they've been there for a while now," he said. "I've clearly told your cousin that invoice from Royal Caribbean or no payment. End of story," said Denise. "Don't worry, sweetheart. Just calm down and work them. It's going to be fine," he said. "It will be if Royal Caribbean send me an invoice," said Denise. "If that old fool that missed everything," he said. "I will not pay anyone anything unless or until Royal Caribbean send me a proper invoice. You can sort out the rest of the idiots," said Denise. "But this time I'm now to get it done, okay?" he said. "I'll believe that when I see it," said Denise. "I've told them to hold. I'm very busy right now," he said. "Very busy, but you've had time to talk to Royal Caribbean," said Denise. "I'm going to be free in the theatre in the next 2 hours. "Whatever that means," said Denise. "Just tell Royal Caribbean to send me an invoice. I will not discuss this again with either you or Mary Ann, unless or until they do. I hope that's clear enough for all of your moronic brains to understand," because Denise had copied and pasted the same 2 sentences to both of them, just changing the name. "You know what, sweetheart," he said. "You need to wait for me. I'll soon be back. The stress is too much. We will go and do the booking ourselves. Just let it be. Okay?" Followed by, "I just received a good news from the head office." "Okay, what's the good news?" said Denise. "But you're going to have to wait for episode 4 to find out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it. Please share it. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you again in Frank James, episode 4, with yet more attempts to get money from Denise.